County right now, you only get 1 minute. I appreciate you guys allowing me to speak before the board. I've been an alderman in the city of St. Anne for the last 5.5 years. And today, I come before you because I'm running for St. Louis County Council. The job of the St. Louis County Councilman is no different than the job I do now as an alderman. It's just a larger population to serve. You see, the county is merely a municipality. It's equal in authority to that of the municipalities under the state of Missouri, which is why when they went after the Stinger bill, they were not able to get that through because it was unconstitutional. District 2's current county councilman voted yes on Stinger's police bill without investigating the facts of the municipal departments. If you were to go to my website, you would see more details on those facts, at least from my city's view. My residence and my personal experience with our current county councilman, which was non-responsive at best, makes it clear to at least us that it is extremely important to the welfare of St. Louis County that those in charge of the council today are not the same ones in charge in January. I wish to serve the people as their St. Louis County councilman because I believe that those who govern over us should be listening to us. This is not what I nor quite a few of my residents have experienced from our current county councilman. As a matter of fact, I've been attending the meetings since October, and one time the council actually told a resident the public speaking portion of the meeting was not to answer questions, but only allow the public to speak. Recently, our councilman headed the county council meeting on Bill 180, and he decided that versus 3 minutes to speak, the people would only be allowed to speak for 1 minute. It must have been very difficult to take their 3-minute speeches and turn them to 1 minute that evening. Just in the last year, we have witnessed the county council pass through the unconstitutional police bill, the unconstitutional landlords bill, and then we have the senior tax bill, which though the people do get to vote on this one, it passed without any detailed information on how the tax would be used. It's been bill after bill without concern of the will of the people, meaning you and me. Now, the council is looking into expanding the MetroLink. Personally, I feel that there are a number of important ways to invest that amount of money in the county. But certainly, as a taxpayer, would not vote for an extension on the MetroLink until the city and the county allow them to have their own police force like that of UMSL's, so that rider safety is properly maintained. For that matter, the council should consider restructuring their next budget and reprioritizing it. They certainly have some staffing issues that have been coming before the council every month that I've been attending since February. I, for one, certainly expect my government to abide by the state laws and definitely the Constitution, to follow the same laws that businesses are required to follow, and most certainly I expect accountability for both the money incoming and outgoing. I personally emailed the seniors count people, and the email I received back from Sister Catherine was stated that she could not find out how that tax money was going to be spent. This November election cycle is critical to St. Louis County and our state. Decisions are being made behind closed doors with a majority vote. Predefined bills are being passed that mandate to the people. Some have been deemed unconstitutional. These legislators have the votes and are not listening to their constituents. I have several residents who never received a response from our councilman on Stinger's police bill. And for me to get a response, I had to email him a second time and let him know that I would let 13,000 of his constituents know that he was not responding to their alderman in a direct mail newsletter that's hit every door of our city. County Councilman Mark Harder, Hazel Irby, and Colleen Wassinger called for an investigation into the April voting debacle. A week before it was set to be heard, the council announced that they would not be hearing public comments on this. Not a peep from the District 2 on this as well. Is this a St. Louis County Council that you want in place? Mandating, not listening, seemingly not caring what we think? For that matter, if this Better Together group should succeed in passing their agendas through, do we really want the people in charge to be those that do not feel they have to answer to the people? My record stands strong with the citizens of St. Anne. Ask any of them. I will vote the will of the people, even if I disagree with it. I not only listen to the people, I ask their opinions publicly on Facebook, through emails, placing information in our local newspaper, The Local Light, pushing the information out to the public, because we all know how busy our lives get while we're raising our families and working. Sometimes we are not thinking about politics and need our politicians to push information out to us. I, for one, did, and it wasn't happening in my city. So while I was not concentrating on the very reasons I moved to St. Anne, my mall fell apart and the city around it went into a steady decline. A friend of mine asked me to run for alderman. My first reaction was, me? Then I took a look around my city and realized my mistakes. I had been active in the schools, treasurer of the PTO for 13 years, active in church, club, and high school volleyball, which my girls loved, but I just expected, I guess, my government around me to be doing the right things. 5.5 years later, should you choose to visit St. Anne, and I'm sure you all get there a little more often here, you'll see a world of difference, economically, socially, and see a community that works together has been revived. If you've seen what my city staff and board of aldermen have done with the mall that used to be Northwest Plaza, then you'll know that the media does not and will not tell you how successful we have been, because it just doesn't fit their current agenda. With the help of a great developer, Mr. Glarner, our old mall is now on track with a Menards, Rulers, Regions Bank, Raising Cane, a Gen 3 Quick Trip, Starbucks is coming, Sprint, Here Today, Bob's Discount Furniture. We have Charter Spectrum, they're also building their training center. The Election Board and Workforce Development Administrators' offices and assessors' satellite offices should all be in there by January.
Amy and I have to ask you to wrap it up.
Okay. Actually, I was really close. And yes, we have other things going on around town. So, are we done yet? No. But we are on the right track. And that's what St. Louis County needs as well. Thank you.